welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news today. Now there's a lot of stories going on about Reguilon to Manchester United. A lot of fans have been saying, do you think this deal was closer than we think? There's been lots of reports saying that, you know, Reguilon, however you pronounce his name, to Manchester United is close, and reliable journalists have got on the Reguilon to Manchester United story. There's been a lot of updates and fans have been going, is this deal closer than we think? You know, why is Reguilon following Manchester United stars on Instagram all of a sudden in the last 2 days? Why is he removing Sevilla off his bio? You know, there's been a lot of questions about this Reguilon story, which is making people think that maybe like with Van der Beek, where we tried to hide it all from the media and it's slowly unravelled, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 we've put in a bid to set Van der Beek's a Man United player. Could this be happening with Reguilon to Manchester United? And in today's video, I'm going to be addressing all the Reguilon to Manchester United news, as well as the latest on Thiago and some updates on Jadon Sancho. But first things first, I want to start with the Reguilon news, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video if you're new, and let's get into it. Now, I did a video on Reguilon yesterday, or actually the day before, and Fabrizio Romano had replied to a tweet about Reguilon to Manchester United, saying, you know, Manchester United have been offered the chance to sign Reguilon from Real Madrid. Let's see what happens. We know that Tier 1 journalists like Fabrizio Romano have confirmed that we've been offered the chance to sign Reguilon. We're going to make a decision on whether we're going to sign Reguilon soon, meaning like there is a high chance we could. And we are actually monitoring Reguilon, that we are in for Reguilon. We've been offered the chance to sign him, that Manchester United, the club, are going to decide this week if they want to sign Reguilon or not. But lots of other sources have come out and said stuff, and you know, when they're sources like the Mirror, you just have to brush it off. But there's been a lot of news about Reguilon, and something that happened yesterday is Mason Greenwood follows Reguilon, Reguilon follows him back, Reguilon follows Paul Pogba on Instagram, Reguilon changes his profile picture, gets rid of Sevilla in his bio. It's like he's prepared to leave Sevilla, and while there's some news that he's definitely not coming back to Sevilla on loan, Real Madrid won't send him back there, and there's a lot of news that he's going to the Premier League, the way that he's following Manchester United players has caused lots of fans to think maybe this deal is closer than we think. Maybe Reguilon knows he's coming to Manchester United. Why all of a sudden has he followed them? Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's a bit of media spin, PR spin, who really knows? But it has asked a lot of questions, and I'm going to get into all the sort of recent news and reports surrounding Reguilon that have been floating around the last few days. So obviously Fabrizio Romano came out and said that Manchester United will decide on Reguilon soon, so this could be a make or break week. This time next week we could be all sad that we'd lost Reguilon, or Reguilon could be a Manchester United player. It's a make or break week for Manchester United. Fabrizio Romano came out and said some things regarding Reguilon, saying Sergio Reguilón has been offered to Man United. The board and Oli are considering him as an option. They're going to decide soon. Also, Sevilla have asked to have him back on loan from Real Madrid. The race is still on. However, I think Real Madrid would rather sell him than put him out on loan. So Fabrizio Romano, Tier 1 journalist, basically confirms that. However, then people were like, oh, the deal's off because he got an injury yesterday. Now, Sergio Reguilón played for Spain yesterday and he was amazing. I actually watched highlights of the game. He was creating chances, he looked really bright, and then he picked up an injury, and some United fans are saying, well, he's not coming now. Chelsea spent 50 million on an injured Ben Chilwell. Do you think we're gonna not spend 25 million on Reguilón because of an injury? Because Reguilón even put on Twitter that the injury is going to be a week max, a couple of weeks max. Like, it's not even as serious as Ben Chilwell's injury. So I don't think the fact that he's picked up a little injury is going to affect that. Manchester Evening News sort of come out with a report of basically saying things we already know, just finalising the news, what kind of Fabrizio Romano said and stuff. But they do say in the Manchester Evening News report that, you know, Real Madrid are pushing Reguilon in the Premier League direction in the way of Manchester United rather than Sevilla. Maybe they don't want to send him out on loan again, they want to sell him. And apparently, like, Reguilon himself is quite interested in going to the Premier League. Now, a journalist called Escalante Senna came out and said some things about Reguilon to Manchester United and Reguilon's future. Now, is this guy the most reliable journalist? No. Is he particularly well known? No, but he does have some links to Spanish football and Sevilla, so it's not like something to write off, but it's not something you can put hand on your heart and go, this is facts. You know, when Fabrizio Romano tweets something, you can be 100% confident. You know, when certain journalists tweet something, you have quite high confidence. This is one that you can't write off, but you can't have high confidence in because he's not particularly well known. However, he does have some good links to Spanish football, and he's come out and said Sergio Reguilón will not be Sevilla's left back next season. They were willing to pay 20 million euros, but Manchester United are willing to pay 30 million euros and give the player 5 million per season. Basically saying that Manchester United can afford to outbid Sevilla, which is true. We're willing to pay 30 million for him. And obviously, Fabrizio Romano said we got the chance to sign him, but we're choosing whether or not we want to sign him. Well, this journalist is saying, you know, we are willing to pay 30 million euros to sign him. So maybe when Fabrizio Romano goes, let's see, Manchester United have been offered the chance to sign him, we are in fact going to put a 30 million euro bid in. He also came out and said that Sergio Reguilón to Manchester United is close. Now, is the deal close? I don't really know, but there is definitely something going on. At first, I thought this deal was a load of rubbish, but the fact that, you know, Fabrizio Romano has even been tweeting about it, the fact that he's following Manchester United players on Instagram, it really is just playing with my mind a bit. Like, there really could be something in this deal, and I think this is a make or break week for the Reguilón deal in terms of transfers. Now, the Manchester Evening News came out with a story talking about left backs, centre backs, and Manchester United's summer transfer plan. They came out and said Manchester United are still working upon 3 more signings before the transfer window closes. Jadon Sancho remains the priority, but the club are open to signing a left back, a centre back, and a centre forward. So we are actually, in fact, looking for a left back. Obviously, we know we're looking for Jadon Sancho. We want a centre back, but also a centre forward. When they say centre forward, they're probably going to say Josh King, realistically. I don't think we're going to spend more than 20 million on a centre forward this summer. They also say Manchester United are monitoring Sergio Reguilón, but have also been impressed by Dynamo Kiev's Vitaliy Mykolenko. Don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. Saying, you know, we are monitoring him, we are looking for a left back, but there is also another left back we're looking at, and maybe we're deciding upon those 2. Now, in my honest opinion, I'd rather have Reguilón at Manchester United because he's an attacking fullback. I really like Luke Shaw, I really rate Luke Shaw, but Reguilón has these attacking abilities with creating chances and stuff, and he's an attacking fullback, and I feel like none of our fullbacks are particularly attacking. Luke Shaw is improving going forward, but I think Reguilón would be a great addition because I think he will really benefit Marcus Rashford. I think him and Marcus Rashford could make some great plays going forward. We saw with Brandon Williams, his attacking ability is quite less than a lot of fullbacks. He's a young lad, and obviously he's right-footed. So, you know, Marcus Rashford, I think, struggled with Brandon Williams behind him. Marcus Rashford looks a lot better with Luke Shaw behind him, but imagine Reguilón making those runs for Rashford. We see how Rashford and Martial link up and on the same level attacking-wise, but a really attacking-minded fullback like Reguilón could properly link up with Marcus Rashford and make him a great player. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Would you like to see Reguilón at Manchester United, or are you content with Luke Shaw? I think I'd like Reguilón because Luke Shaw always gets injured, so we have Reguilón, we have Luke Shaw on the left. Brandon Williams, right-footed, more of a right-back. He can provide solid competition for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, give Aaron Wan-Bissaka a boost because I don't think he has proper competition. And Reguilón and Shaw can compete for that left-back spot, so they have solid competition. So I think it would really strengthen our full-backs and us on the flanks if we sign Reguilón. Talking of players, Yana said this is a decisive week for Thiago, so this week we'll see where Thiago goes. You know, Thiago is probably going to leave Bayern, but is he going to go to Manchester United? Is he going to go to Liverpool? I put my money on that he's going to go to Liverpool, but it is a decisive week. So this week we're going to find out about Reguilón. We're probably going to find out about Thiago's future as well, so it is a really promising week. Now that's all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. It's mostly about Reguilón, but there was a little bit of an update on Thiago and Sancho. I think this week will be a make or break week for Manchester United. As I've said, we'll find out more on the transfer situation with Sancho, Thiago and Reguilón, see where it goes. But if you have not already, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.